When I'm too tired, I'd like my children to continue my efforts and preserve the architectural wonder that is the Great Wall of China.
Yellow is the color by far the most loaded with symbolism. The saying goes that yellow generated yin and yang, putting yellow at the center of all colors. Thus, yellow became the color of the man who, to the Chinese, is the center of the universe, the emperor. Like the sun, he sits at the center of the sky. In the 14th century, Beijing became the capital of China, and yellow the exclusive color of the imperial family. 1 century later, Chinese emperors had their own residence, the Forbidden City. Located at the heart of Beijing, it covers a 72-hectare quadrilateral that includes 50 hectares of gardens. Legend has it that it contains 9,999 rooms. To the Chinese, 9 symbolizes longevity. Construction of the Forbidden City took 14 years and involved more than 1 million workers. Before 1924, the year it was open to the public, nobody but the emperor and his court was permitted to approach it, nor even to look at it. A 3-hour drive northeast of Beijing stands another iconic monument that embodies China. The Great Wall. More than 6,000 kilometers long, it was erected in the north of the country as protection from Mongol invasions. The most ancient part stands in the province of Hebei. It is mainly made up of loess, a yellow sedimentary rock formed by the wind-blown accumulation of silt. Construction of the Great Wall began in the 3rd century BC and took 2 millennia to complete. Today, it's being degraded by human activity and erosion. Liang Quingli has always lived in the region. He knows every secret of the Great Wall and is its self-appointed guardian.
You see this color? It is magnificent when the sun illuminates these bricks. Look at its reflection. It looks like gold.
The
walls are built with bricks made from sticky rice, lime, loess, and sandstone. The color of these bricks is very similar to that of the mountain and its surroundings. Back then, those who built the wall used the materials that were to hand. look what I found. This is called a Shilei, an ancient grenade. They'd insert gunpowder and a fuse and throw it from the wall. This weapon, Shilei, dates from the Ming Dynasty, 500 years ago. Sometimes I go looking for them on the wall, searching amongst the rocks or in the fields. For example, this morning I found this near the bottom of a tower. It's a fragment of a stela with characters. It is very striking. Come along, follow me. From here you can see a second watchtower, down there in the trees. In those days, they'd signaled that they'd seen the enemy from the towers with smoke. When the enemy was spotted, they'd shout, "The enemy are coming!" Seeing the smoke, the soldiers would make haste to assemble at the tower and organize its defense against the invaders.
All the watchtowers are linked by a protective wall 6 or 7 meters tall and 4 to 5 meters wide. It allowed soldiers to move around quickly and in large numbers.
Here we're on the ground floor of a 2-story tower. Imagine a tiled roof over our heads. Come, this way. This is an arrow slit. There used to be a bell for sounding the alarm. The soldiers were posted here and took turns to mount guard and watch for the enemy.
The Great Wall hasn't been used for military purposes for over a century now. This oldest part has been long abandoned. Its stones were even used for construction during the Cultural Revolution. If only one soldier remained to defend it, Quingli would be that soldier. For the last 10 years, he's worked for an NGO which is fighting to preserve the Great Wall of China.
Welcome to the Tangshan frontier of the Great Wall of China. Today, in the mist, it is even more beautiful. When you visit the Great Wall, ladies and gentlemen, be careful not to leave behind any waste that would spoil this lovely landscape. I'm counting on you to do what it takes to preserve this exceptional monument of our cultural heritage.
Thank you. We'll heed your advice.
The wall is like an elderly person. It is very tired. When I'm too tired, I'd like my children to continue my efforts and preserve the architectural wonder that is the Great Wall of China.